The scientific method. You've covered the scientific method in previous science courses, so I'm going to go kind of quickly through this. The scientific method is just a logical, systematic approach to solving a problem, and we use this in our everyday lives, whether you think about it or not. Number one, you make observations. Number two, you're going to make and test a hypothesis, which is a proposed explanation for an observation. A hypothesis is nothing more really than an educated guess. You're going to run experiments to test that hypothesis. You're going to change the variable, which is called a manipulated variable, and one variable is going to respond to that change, which is called the responding variable. So you run experiments and you test that hypothesis. If the hypothesis is well tested, it can become a theory. And then finally, in the scientific method, we have scientific laws, which are the summaries of the results of many observations and experiments. The law of gravity, the law of conservation of mass, the law of definite proportions. So we've got a couple questions here. What do you do if you don't get the desired results from your experiments? Well, if you don't get the desired results, that means your hypothesis needs to be changed. So you want to go back and revise that hypothesis. Again, your hypothesis is an educated guess. It does not have to be right. Your experiments can disprove that hypothesis. When can a hypothesis become a theory? Well, it says a theory is a well-tested explanation. Does that mean 100 tests? Does that mean 1,000 tests? Actually, there's no set number of experiments that need to be run in order for a hypothesis to become a theory. It's simply a well-tested hypothesis can become a theory, which is more set in stone. But again, one experiment can disprove a hypothesis or a theory, just one experiment. A couple terms here: collaboration. Scientists often collaborate. That means people from different disciplines come together because of the complexity of the problem, and it is important to communicate well as we go through these sciences.